Anybody here seen our old friend Mark? Can you tell us where he's going? He put up with a lot of bullshit, but this time he got to say no. Wilson looked around and he's gone, 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 go. Anybody here seen our old friend Marcus? Can you tell us where he go? Good morning, people. Guess who make the news again, girl? Guess who had the nerve to wobble their ass down here and make the news again? Is he doing this intentionally, girl? Are people just naturally stupid? Is this intentional, like with Monique? I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. It's on YouTube, and we're gonna talk about it. Hi, Princess. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Wild Seed. How you doing? I am Mrs. Ricks and Kenitha Russell. How y'all doing? Tex Coco and Miss Sherry. Hi, moderator Egyptian goddess with the purple hearts. Lord, these people, honey. Oh, I guess the beef sector ain't but so big, so she's famous. People, so y'all know the story. Last night, Jay Wilson caught immortalized girl. She's on there with one of these boring ass lives of hers, right? And this Grindr app goes off. This Grindr app goes off. I don't know if the people over there in Lipstick Alley, they seem to have a vested interest in him. I don't know who caught it first, but they were familiar with that sound, right? So of course he comes and lies, right? First of all, I had the thing on when I was doing my dusting in my other room, and I saw the person was talking, and in mid-sentence it seemed the thing went blank, right? So at first I thought, well, maybe somebody has done blocked him again or flagged him again, right? But oh no, he says he boasts of taking this down, and he comes back after he takes the video down. Now pay attention. After he takes the video down, because it contains this app going off, this Grindr going off, right? He takes it down. Now, does he come back and tell the truth why he just took the video down? No. He comes back and says, I'm back, right? And he gives the harebrained excuse. Oh, I said something I shouldn't have said. Now, he must have said this 10 times in that short video, girl. I said something I shouldn't have said. That's why I had to take it down. I just took it down because, I said, since when conservative, I was saying something wrong, girl. He always says something wrong. He said, I said something I shouldn't have said. I got to be more careful on here. I just took it on down. I just took it down, right? And then, so the accusation starts coming in, right? Because a whole lot of people heard that app thing go off, right? And Sean Bradley and several other people have emphasized and showed you how clear it is that this was actually the Grindr app going off, right? He come back with his harebrained excuse that because he said something wrong, that's why he took the video down, right? And here's the clincher. And then he says in this same video that maybe I'm not in a relationship. Okay, make up your mind, Jay Wilson. See, you got to jam on the girl. When you practice, when you first practice to deceive, right? Same adage, okay. Oh, what a tangle web you weave. When first you practice to deceive. You could have took it down and shut the hell up. No, you come up with this cockamamie story. And in this second video that you made last night, you said that maybe you're not in a relationship. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. He's already trying to find cover, right? Because now just 2 weeks after his major catastrophe, Now he caught in another lies, right? Now, here's the thing. He took that video down as well. Now, since when is Jay Wilson over here taking all these videos down? Prior to 2 weeks ago, he wouldn't take anything down, girl. And then last night, after you caught on the damn growler, which is the same way you were caught on the jack before, only the reason you came out of the closet, because you had to be caught. You had to be caught red-handed in order to come out of the closet, girl. Let's just face it. Now, you took the second video down, because in that second video, you're saying that you said something wrong. Well, I was listening to the video, girl. What did he say that was so shocking, so wrong, considering his mouth and his history, that he took it down? No, I didn't hear anything strange. I just saw it just go blank. And it's because people heard that little sound that damn thing makes, right? So, you know, he comes on here, talks about his partner every goddamn day, right? Oh, I don't have, that Jack situation. I was single then. Okay, so you burnt out that excuse. So now you're not single now, right? Or so you say. Because you consider someone who lives across town and visits you once every couple of weeks, that's your partner, you say, right? But in this video, did you take it down, Jay Wilson, the second one, because you had been caught in yet another lie and denying this, that you took it down because that beep, you can't erase that beep from the video, girl? Is that why you took it down, Jay Wilson? And then you try to lie about it, talking about you said something wrong, and you try to hide all the evidence of that, Jay Wilson? You're being caught every week now, girl. The gig is up. You might as well find something else to do, boy. So Mark, poor Mark. No, we got to take a moment, people, for Mark. Hold on a minute now. We got, honey, wait a minute. Anybody here seen our old friend Mark? Okay, Mark, how much more? How long? How long has this been going on? How long, baby? Mark, you have sit up there and put up with this boy's fat ass all this, girl, 2.5 years. Almost immediately after he met you, he started eating again, girl. And you would sit at the tables, Mark, and I know you were trying to be nice, and you would watch him eat. She said, damn, baby, we want a whole pizza? And you just see him ordering all this shit, the wings to go with it. And right. And every time you come over there, the DoorDash man's coming over, and you would see this eating and eating and eating, him ever expanding. And you put up with all that, Mark, right? And so now she's on her weight loss journey, which I guess started a month and a half ago. So Mark, listen to me. This boy goes and lose a few pounds. I guess somehow the fat came off the face first, but we still ain't seen that ass. And we still ain't seen that stomach, girl. But what I'm saying is this, Mark. You put up with this fat motherfucker all this time, child. And then you mean to tell me that when he goes to the gym and manages to take off a few pounds, I doubt it's more than 10 pounds, but take off a few pounds, the first thing he does is go and sign up for Growler? Huh? Mark, when you finally get the possibility, you got to be thinking, at least now I could see the asshole. I mean, you have put up with so much, Mark. And then when it's finally just a little bit, you can see a little bit of it, girl. This nigga go take it to Growler, girl, and give it to all them people who ain't put in no work at all. Mark, you could do better than this. What y'all think? This fool, child, poor Mark. And then he said his relationship is so secure, right? Just like he said his job was so secure, right? But he took out all the videos, girl, all the implications to try to save their fledgling job, right? Jay Wilson, next you're gonna be trying to shield yourself from that mortgage, girl. And if people finding out you got 2 mortgages on the house, you're underwater. So you got to come up with a bunch of lies for that, girl. And now even the relationship that you claim was so solid, girl, you have to take down not the first video, both of them, right? Because Mark knows you're lying. So you're gonna sit right up in that man's face after he done suffered through 3 years of rotund. And you gonna sit up there and lie to it right into that boy's face. No, so you took that video down as well. The evidence of the lies. It is the lies, Jay Wilson. It's all falling apart for you, boy. Right? And you still got this fucked up, stinking ass personality. So what you need to do, since you think that the old videos that you made were so incriminating, you need to go and do a fresh wash. A fresh wash from just 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, girl. Because everything you said now is just as disgusting as the shit you said then. You're still trying to pick on people, trying to wobble your ass in here, girl. But you can't even make it through the video. She must have said 10 times last night. Oh, it's just something I said. I just something I said. I had to take it down. It's just something I said. It's just something I caught red-handed, girl. And all of a sudden, that video is missing as well. So you took down 2 last night, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Now the whole town's talking at you, talking about you again and again. You just want to say this. Called red-handed, girl. You ain't got enough sense, girl. You are so hungry for some dick that you couldn't even turn your phone off for a few minutes, boy. You couldn't even turn your phone off for a few minutes while you did this video, right? You had to have it live, right? Because you want to make sure you get something lined up for tonight. Even the fat pigs can get on there, girl, and get somebody. I was so fearful of missing the phone on. It was right there. As soon as it went off. Oh, I said something. I said something I shouldn't have said. Since when did that happen, girl? What y'all think, child? We ain't gonna spend all day on this bullshit, child. I like Sean Bradley's video. He did what he did, girl. They done caught your punk ass again, Jay Wilson. You need to stop, girl. You just admit that you're a liar, right? You have to admit it, Jay Wilson. Until you can admit that you are a pathological liar, you will never overcome your issue. You'll always lie. You'll always spin. You'll always cover. You'll always be a narcissist and a pretty fucked up person, right? Right? You went on you had a whole hour and a half that you had to sacrifice of talking about D. Ramsey, girl. I would say that D. Ramsey is the least of your issues. Now you're trying to hold on. Trying to hold on to the pitiful ass job in the pitiful ass house, and now you got to hold on to the pitiful ass supposed husband, girl. Try to hide the video. You can't hide the evidence, nigga. All your haters already done downloaded them, punk. That's why. Okay, let me go. He's dieting for Mark supposedly, yet he takes the new and improved and takes it almost immediately to Grindr. So what is it more important to you? Is it Mark or is it Grindr, honey? Just like you on Jack, girl, hitting it left and right. Somebody gonna answer one of them Jack apps or the Grindr. You got both of them. Are they Jay Wilson? Those apps are for young people. Those apps are for young people. Just because you've been able to squeeze your big fat funky ass up in a shirt you ain't worn in 3 years, girl, does not mean that you are ready for that audience, Jay Wilson. And like I told you yesterday, girl, one of the main things on those apps, because they are so nasty and they are for immediate hookups, is they want you to show your penis, or to be more proper, your peen. So what do you do about that, Jay Wilson? How do you spend your way out of that? Surely you're not going to show that thing to anybody, girl. I mean, come on. These people, these fast young people, they are not wasting their time driving all the way into the suburb of San Antonio, girl, for no eeny weeny, little bitty, teeny weeny, little short man. Don't want no short dick, man. Don't want no short. Jay Wilson, you found Mark, and Mark was able to somehow deal with it. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Poor Mark. I don't know why that boy was able to deal. But now that he sees that you are not even been faithful to him, he's put up with all of your murmuring, complaining, your loud, stinking ass mouth going constantly, girl. Talk. He had to put up with all that shit, girl. And you mean to tell me that you, honey, behind closed doors, there is a reason why you don't want to live together. Let's spend time. Everybody wants to live together. Why can't they live together? No more wars, no more wars, no more wars. A little peace and quiet. Girl, you want to do your thing, baby. You want to sit up there and suck up all that man's youth while you out here sneaking and creeping. You sneaked and creeped your whole life in the closet. You sneaked and creeped all your way into all these mysterious jobs of yours, girl. You've been fired and fired and fired and fired until you finally give up and say, well, I just get temporary work. Maybe they can put up with me for just a little bit, for a week or 2 weeks, girl. And then they won't get to the end, right? So you're trying to clean that up. At the same time, you're over here bragging about how much money you're getting from YouTube, girl. And we see what your tactics are over here. But Jay Wilson, when them people figure out what a liar you are, what a flim-flam man you are, hey, get him on. Get it, booty. Come on. Get him on. Come here. Come here. Show my baby haircut. You see he got a haircut? He shrink. Hi, Squeenie. You shrink. What are you doing? You shrink, Squeenie. He got his new haircut. Do I see a new tail? Wave the tail at him, baby. Wave the tail around. Dance. Do the dance. Daddy, put me down. Put me down. I'm just see what y'all say, child. I'm gonna see what y'all say. This nigga does a whole lot for $1, don't he? They're all gonna laugh at you. He'll let them laugh, baby. As long as he I'm get a coin from it. I'm gonna get a coin from it. Stupid ass. How do you get busted on Grindr twice? Well, he got busted on the first one was called Jacked, right? That was when Wally got him, girl. Wait a minute, did Wally get him, or was the Jack act? Was that a separate thing? I'll remember. We just called him lie after lie after lie after lie, child. Now he's supposed to be in this committed relationship that he constantly wants to throw up in everybody's face, girl. And I don't know how committed that is. And you want something as nasty as Grindr. I mean, no offense, Grindr people. You guys are young. Young people, all they want to do is have sex, right? I can understand it for them. But for an old ass, wrinkled up, bald head bitch like Jay Wilson, girl, who is just 1 week out of her biggest bloomers, to go over there in the nasty ass sites, girl, and competing with people who are in their 20s and 30s. And you're going to break, oh, I must look good. I know I must look good. Why you got to look good, Jay Wilson? Are you not even capable of being faithful to this person you call your partner, who's actually a boyfriend? And then you go on there and denied him 3 times. You denied him 3 times, like in the Bible. Oh, maybe I don't got no partner. Maybe I ain't. What happened? You just had one 5 minutes ago, girl. You're bragging about him. Now you denied a dude 3 times in this damn rebuttal to the first video you took down. You come back and then you're supposed to give this excuse. The excuse is so lame and piss poor that you have to take that one down too. So Jay Wilson, just take all that shit down, girl. Your mission is a failure. Your lifestyle's too extreme. Okay, let me see what the people say. Can't even turn the phone off long enough to do a damn video. It's a damn shame, child. Grindr, the blue pill edition. Jay Wilson. I don't know if he takes the blue pill, girl. I mean, what would you be getting then? Jay Wilson. Girl, they tell me that even with the blue pill, honey, even with the blue pill, girl. Troy Allen has this funny video of all these old guys in this Grindr commercial job. Watch that, Jay Wilson. Watch that and realize who you are and what you are, girl. I would suggest that you get off of Grindr. Don't worry about Grindr and get your ass on the job search, girl. You're supposed to be looking for work, remember? You ain't said so you is not your intention to return to work. So all the time you have criticized everyone else for making their living off of YouTube, you're going to join the crowd because you know what how hard it was for you to get the last job, right? Because you couldn't get a job, girl. That's why you ended up getting another training, right? You got the training and somehow you've managed to fuck that up now, girl. So what is it now, Jay Wilson, at 53 years old? Are you going to go and get another training? Perhaps another degree to paste on a wall, girl? Certificate or whatever, girl? Maybe you can get, I'd imagine, Jay Wilson, that you have just maxed out on the student loans. They ain't gonna give you no more money, child. Believe me, if they would continue them student loans, Jay Wilson would go on to infinity, honey. He would have 10 degrees, girl. Not one had nothing to do with the other ones, girl. Something else, child. The Grindr chaplain. Palm Love Reader, you say that's the Grindr chaplain? Pitiful. Girl, don't come on here trying to be something that you're not, Jay Wilson, right? You're not a middle-class person. You're just you're a struggling hustler, girl. You're not in a relationship. You are not capable of being monogamous with anybody. You are what you call, see, a lot of these religious people, he ain't religious, but he was raised up in religion. So he has a lot of their ideas about secrecy. That's why you're constantly seeing these pastors and these people in ministry getting caught with the draws down, right? Because they didn't really adhere to the morality of what they call God, the Bible. They don't really adhere to that. What they adhere to is secrecy. Just don't let nobody know, right? Now, before COVID, they were catching them every week, every 2 weeks. They would catch one of these preachers with the draws down, right? With boys or girls or women, other women in the church. One scandal after another. They had to slow down when they locked their ass up because of COVID, right? But Jay Wilson is of that school, girl. It ain't what you do, it's what you get caught doing. That is the only reason he came out the closet, because he got caught. While he threatened him, he was out the next day. A life full, living your life in a fool's paradise. He took both of them down, baby. Palm Love. Diet my arse. Diet. Child, please. This boy been dieting since high school. So you take him down for a minute. You're immediately over there. Now, that's supposed to be some asshole for Mark. Now, you, after all the work he put in listening to your punk ass and claiming you and probably eating him out of house and home, with the first time and already got your ass down on Grindr, girl. Giving it away. His reaction was hilarious. Oh, I said something. Oh, I said something I shouldn't have said. He must say that. He's really got a mental problem with this damn repeating, girl. He would say it to girl. Oh, I just said. I just said something I shouldn't say. I gotta watch what I say. I just took it on down. I just girl. And when the house comes down, it's all gonna fall down on you. Oh shit. I got your connection is unstable. I hope my connection be good. Y'all tell me if this thing changes. I got this damn extender plugged back up again. Yeah, I'm on an extender right now. Maybe I'll buy a bigger one. Don't make no sense to be having all these difficulties. Sometime halfway through the video, I start getting all blurry and shit. I don't know if that's the network or what the hell it is. It shouldn't be the computer. Anyway, God sees everything. Who are you kidding? I'm sorry. I'll be pissed off, though. I'm sorry, honey. Mark probably inspired that fool to get out there and lose some of that fat. They say, listen, Jay Wilson, I can't do it, baby. Y'all saw that picture when he stood up, child. He said, I can't do it. Right? And so Jay Wilson, oh, please don't leave. And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I ever known. Only there's no way I could ever go. Darling, no way. No way. I'm living without. But take that fat off your ass then. So then he comes up with his plan. He gonna go to the gym. He gonna tell us 10 times a day he going to the gym, right? Oh, I only drink water. I only drink. Isn't that the same thing you told that other girl, the alien? Oh, you drinking them shrimps. Oh, you can't lose no weight. You drink it. Girl, when you're in, you're in, you're out, you're out. It ain't over, baby. It ain't over. Anyway, Mark gave him an ultimatum. He said, listen, I'm not getting no younger myself, Jay Wilson. If you're not going to make any effort at all, I mean, what are we doing here? Right? I mean, I have desires. How can I desire that? So Jay Wilson come up with the idea, I'm gonna keep this man. I'm gonna keep this man. He's going to the gym. And I don't know how much weight he takes credit for everything, right? But he refuses to stand his big, flat, blubbery ass up, girl, and show us the evidence, girl. It's just like what Alfred Hitchcock used to say, good evening. And let us see it, girl. I ain't ashamed of shit to say, I'm an old bitch. I understand who I am, what I am, girl. I am not going to sit up here to say, trying to lose no 5 pounds and get my ass on Grindr. I'd have a problem with it. Preacher. I don't know what you wasted all that time going to seminary for, Jay Wilson. There's nothing reflective of a spiritual person in you. Nothing. Nothing at all. You're perfectly willing to rip people off with them bogus ass prayers and prayer cloths. Uncle Tim, you be on it. Call the bullshit when you see it. I think everybody saw that with y'all. I'm not even familiar with Grindr because that happened after my time was up. When my time was up, it was up. I ain't trying to hold on to shit. He's just trying to hold on. Jay Wilson has had what you call a midlife crisis, right? He's in a midlife crisis. He thinks he's gonna lose 4 or 5 pounds and jump on this Grindr with these 25-year-old girl who got washboard stomachs, girl, biceps, triceps, round, plump booties and everything, girl. They got it going on naturally, girl. You're gonna try to squeeze your big ass in there, girl, and trick them people, right? Now, maybe you don't call it catfishing, all this kind of stuff, but I'm just curious as when they tell you, ooh, send me a picture of it. I used to hate that shit. Send me a picture of it, right? What do you do, Jay Wilson? Are you sending other people's penises? Nigga, don't let us find out that you've been catfishing people by sending them pictures of other people's penises. Because we know, surely, you are not sending pictures of your own little... You could... So, come on, man, girl. Ain't no way in hell you're going to put that up there and think somebody going to respond to you. Oh, let me respond to that. Oh, that looks so delicious. Oh, I'll bring my tweezers with me. This man's having a rough month, ain't he? Lovely one. 2022, been grinding that fake Kaplan for the past 6 months. No job, no man busted on Grindr. 2X. Lord have mercy, girl. It's all fake, girl. Everything's fake and a fraud, honey. When he came in there talking about he got a lover, girl, after 3 days, honey, you should have known right then. I started calling that right from the top, girl. It's just a piece of trade. He didn't even know what a trade was because he's been hiding his whole goddamn life, girl. Fabi say you got don't let no trade lock you in the trunk. Girl, she had a fit. Oh, well, you say I got trade in the trunk. I got a trade in the trade gonna lock me down, girl. Because you know you were having trade, girl. That's all it is, Jay Wilson. You were afraid to be exposed. If you wouldn't lie so much, you wouldn't have to be worried about being exposed so much, girl. So what we want you to do, Jay Wilson, I ain't gonna spend forever on this bullshit, right? We want you to bring some documents now. First of all, we want verification about these degrees. We want to get them up on the screen and we want to go over them line by line, right? Then, more importantly and more currently, we want you to bring your documentation from your bank concerning your mortgage. We want to know how many mortgages you have on that house. And we want to know if it is true, as is believed, that you are underwater on that house. Why are you underwater in a rising market? Because you have more than one mortgage on that house. You have borrowed more against the house than it is worth. Right, Jay Wilson? And you've also spent the 401k, which you were caught in that lie. What was it, a week and a half ago, girl? And you said, oh, I didn't spend all of it. I didn't spend all of it. Well, for 10 minutes ago, you didn't spend none of it. Right? So no one would care about these kind of things, Jay Wilson, if you didn't make it so prevalent, girl, in your conversation. You always worry about somebody else's finances, girl, and yours is a mess. You have been sitting here for a solid year talking about you have this wonderful career, which you have full benefits. You are a full-time employee. You have been offered, you have been given $125,000 for this job, right? And we find out you're barely making 20 on that job. And that's calculating from a regular chaplain. You're not a regular chaplain, you're just a temp. So you're not even getting that. And the temp's going to take their part. A temporary agency is not a charity, honey. You pay them out of your paycheck, right? Jay Wilson, you ain't said nothing about what you're going to do next, girl, since they fired you last week or 2 weeks ago. You talking about you getting dogs now and going to the gym. Nigga. Ain't no getting dogs and going to the gym, girl. You need to get your ass out there and get a job. Now they got jobs at Burger King. I've seen a lot of signs in the windows. Burger King will hire you. Wendy's, all these food places where you know is really where you want to be anyway. You can take a part-time here, like you've done your whole life, girl. A few dollars here, a few dollars there, a few dollars here. You piece it all together, girl, and give it to the white folk at the end of the month. That's what you are. That's what you are, Jay Wilson. And you probably don't like to go to your alumni meetings at the one actual degree that you were able to get, I guess because your brain was younger, it wasn't fucked up yet. But when you go to those alumni meetings, girl, it's got to be hard for you to try to explain what the fuck you do. What do you have a family? No, it's all about a hell. I got a hell. Well, girl, they all got a house. If they got a family, they got a house. And probably the majority of them, girl, have real careers. They're not in their 50s still working temp jobs, girl. Temp jobs that don't require very much of you. I mean, a chaplain, I hate to say it. I mean, we all know you want people to pray for you when you're in the thing, though. But basically, a chaplain, you walk around the rooms, would you like prayer? You say a couple of words, and then, I mean, anybody can fake that. So you're not actually doing anything, but you want to throw up in everyone else's face about how you work and how you, I got a job, I'm working, I got a career, I got a partner, I got, you got, and what you got is ugats, girl. It's an Italian word, ugats. It means nothing. You ain't that, if you really want to hear our views, you haven't got nothing. About way behind again. When the Grindr, what do you say? When the Grindr, this is the Church of Diet Melanin. When the Grindr tone went off, he said, Lord have mercy. Why you calling on God, girl? Jay Wilson, God is not concerned with your Grindr, people, girl. Your Grindr app is telling you when somebody's at your vicinity. No, whether they pulled into a gas station in your neighborhood, girl, are they driving down the freeway and they came within in your range? Why are you asking God to have mercy, girl? Lord have mercy. It's a hot one. You got to go there and douche, Jay Wilson. You got to go in there and douche, girl. Get ready. You a top. Girl, I didn't realize I had a character in my new novel. There's two partners in there. One's from the old novel, Meet Murder in the Beef Sector, and then this new one, he's got a partner now. He's got a lover now, right? But the partner's name was Marcus. Now, I never even realized that Marcus was actually probably Mark's name. So when this scandal came about, I said, oh, wait a minute. there's a play on Word where you can go and just change it all the way through the document, right? It was like 76 times this person's name was mentioned. I said, no. I don't want to be Marcus. I see you as a sad creature, Marcus. So thank you for that, for prompting me. We gave him a more suitable name. I don't want nobody confused. You know, when I wrote Murder in the Beef Sector, they start saying it was them. Oh, this is me. This is me. Ain't nobody. Oh, they're calling me. Oh, hold on a minute, people. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Okay, listen, I'm online. Can I call you right back? Oh, yeah. Are you at home? Just get off work. Hey, I'll call you right back. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, his phone went off. Oh, his phone. Why do you have, if anybody gonna call it, girl? That's my wonderful nephew. He probably want to have meal together. Mm-hmm. No, it ain't no Jack, no Grindr after Jay Wilson. You ain't gonna ever catch me in nothing, punk, because I don't lie. So I guess he has to be over there explaining all this bullshit to Mark now why he denied him 3 times last night and said, maybe I'm not in a relationship. Maybe I'm not in a relationship. He's trying to cover for the fact that they just caught him, right? But he can't be a man. He got to come up with another spin. So now he's not even in the relationship, girl. Because just to cover what they just caught you in. And then you have to take that down too. How many videos are you going to take down, Jay Wilson? I mean, God, you can't keep nothing up, girl. And that's when you have to take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. Mm-hmm. What does it say? If you believe in your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Be real, Jay Wilson. To be real, baby. I'm waiting on Jay Wilson making a video saying he's leaving the beef sector and moving on to better things, which is really another lie. Which will be another lie. He'll make another one of those. Remember now when he was in the training, he said he was leaving the beef sector. He said he's taking all his bags and going, honey, to bigger and better things. He don't need to be wasting around here. He's y'all just make y'all money on YouTube. Y'all he done raped YouTube for all his money, girl. Then you gonna say, what you gonna do if it closed down? What you gonna do when it closed down? Girl, let me ask you the same question, Jay Wilson. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girl. Bad girl, girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when that mortgage come for you? He gonna really spin it up, honey, when he gotta move out of that house. What's left, Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson gonna say, he gonna be on top of a building, girl. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Honey. Maybe the dog was supposed to make them closer. Yeah, well, Mark has been over there a whole lot more since the dog arrived, right? And every time you hear the dog, he always talking about, oh, he's in there with Mark. He's in there with Mark. Right. So the person, he's in there with Mark because that is Mark's dog, child. Just like a lot of times a lady, if they're really in love and they really want to hold on to a man, honey, they will many times I've heard they will have a baby to try to save the marriage. A baby would bring them together. So you go and get you a $25 dog. I ain't got no problem with the dog. The dog is cool. It is you and your motives. And why, Jay Wilson, have you got that dog in a crate? Why are you like, honey, my dog go everywhere I go. Whatever I eat, he eat, girl. My dog is a part of my family, girl. You talking about you got him locked in a cage and you're locking him in here and send him over to Mark. He going over to Mark. I'll get a break. You don't want a dog, nigga. You don't want a dog. You're desperate, girl. Same time you get a dog, you start taking the fat off your ass. You think that's gonna save your marriage, which you don't have one, girl. If that boy lived in the house with you for a week, that'd just be done. He said, "Oh my God, what was wrong with me?" And that's what's going on right now. So, if Marcus, if you have any kind of self-respect at all, honey, you're gonna get to be my age, and you're gonna look back over your life, And you're going to say, I can't believe I wasted all that time with Jay Wilson, with that fool. I was so sick of his tired ass jokes. He actually believes that he's funny. He says the same shit, all that repeating, and repeating. And I wasted all my time with this fool. And then to find out that he ain't taking off the weight for me, he wants to use that on Grindr and Jax. Jay Wilson, you made mistakes in your life, boy. Coming out of the closet in your 50s, girl, that was a mistake. Yet another one, right? So now you're trying to relive your youth, girl, and it's over. Yes, it's over. The chips are down. What's the use to crying? So you want to be starting something, got to be starting something. If you want to get started, take the start. You're supposed to end it. Just like when you bought that damn house that you were approaching 50, girl. You're supposed to be getting rid of the house at 50. Now you're just now getting it, right? And they said, well, I guess I'm a downside now because the kids are. There were no kids, girl. That boy has been struggling child, for years. And then when he finally gets out of his little training of his, first thing he do and go out and buy a new car. Jay Wilson, people on Grindr, they don't see what you drive, girl. And quiet as kept, they really don't care where you live. All they want is some dick and asshole, which you have nothing to, you have nothing to offer them, girl. Act your age, boy. You're gonna call me old. Ain't that a bitch? Girl. As far as I'm concerned, if you 52, 53, probably 55 years old, girl, your time has passed, girl. It's a different season in life. Mm-hmm. All the children were making memes and things about that food. A damn shame to be so hated, girl, that everybody can't wait to catch your ass. And we continue to hope that the rider lives are going to catch on, just like they did when you was ripping them off for all them Cash App Palousas and shit, girl, and bragging about how much money you making from them and tell them how much they don't mean shit to you and all this shit, girl. And you done ripped them off for books, ripped them off for everything, girl, everything to rip off. And they caught on, and then they stopped super chat you, Cash App you, all that kind of shit, girl. We are longing for the day now where you have put all of your eggs in YouTube. This is your basket, girl. You are dependent. You thinking now you can go and make this a monthly thing, right? You don't realize how this shit works, girl. No, honey. You'll be hot for a minute, cold for another minute, girl. Hot and cold. The mortgage, the bank is not interested in your hot and cold, your flim flam type of life, girl. What do they call that when you're fickle? You have a fickle kind of a life. Oh, I'll give you some more next month. I'll give you no, nigga. You're 3 months behind on the first mortgage. You're 2 behind on the second mortgage. No, we don't want to hear any more of your plots and your schemes. We don't want to hear anything. All we want is our money. Okay? Just bring us the money. Just show us the number. Because if you had to come on here begging for your water bill, girl, I don't think you got it going on like you say you do, Jay Wilson. I just don't believe it, girl. I mean, damn, how much could a water bill be, girl? You ain't got nothing in the bank at all? Mm-hmm. Did Mark keep the dog, or they co-parenting? So the dog is at his house part-time and Mark's house part-time. But it is Mark's dog, honey. She soon they got a dog. Oh, I've always had dogs and cats. I love dogs. You ain't never mentioned a dog or a cat since you've been on here, bitch. Unless you want to criticize people who have a dog or a cat. Right? Change that up. More lies. It's the lies, baby. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Wild Seed. Mm-hmm. The child. Hey, they saying Mark is married to a woman with a child. Well, apparently at some point he was married, or he certainly has a child with someone, right? So we don't know if Mark is bisexual. We don't know what the hell. Whatever Jay Wilson says, you can be assured it is a lie. It is a spin. It is a lie, girl. They ain't never been close. I doubt that he sees them once every 2 weeks, something like that, girl. Lately, he's been in the house more because what? One of Jay Wilson's tricks worked where he got a dog, so the Mark is there to play with the dog. Oh, he's upstairs with Mark. He's upstairs playing in the room with Mark. Because the dog is more interesting than you, Jay Wilson, right? And when Mark is under the impression that you're at the gym, or stop eating, girl, trying to please him or to keep him, girl, and then if he finds out that, oh no, that's not for me, that's for he can go back to being a pig, like when I met him. Because I didn't tell you guys, I met him on one of those sites. That's where I met him. If he was doing it then, he's doing it now, and he's so cocky. Girl, what do you do, Jay Wilson? Do you just put blankets over the mirrors, girl? And that tells you slim? We know you ain't taking off all that tonnage, girl, no goddamn month. The fuck you talking to? Tim, no. Yes. Poor Mark. Gonna take down the damn bullshit ass video. She denied that boy 3 times. I couldn't believe it, child. I said, God damn, she jumped right on that one, didn't she? Just like she jumped on y'all paying her mortgage and her bills, girl, an hour after he got fired. He was in crises. Yet he can't come up with $150 to go out there and bail out his only friend. He's the only friend she got in the damn town on YouTube, girl. He can't even part with a couple of hours to go in and get her out of jail. Well, Jay Wilson, in closing, I'm not going to be here forever, but I try not to make every video about your ass. It's just too irresistible, girl. Well, I want to say this to you. However, you lost your last job with the temp agency. Now, I know that you think that you're just going to go and get another assignment. And you see how fast those assignments come in, right? Ain't no whole lot of people looking for no chaplain for a couple of weeks, girl. It's going to be a long time in between them, right? You realize that, girl. You suffered. But you need to do something to get a job. Since that's all you talk about is having a job in a house, girl, you need to get off your ass and you need to get gainful employment, nigga. Right? If that's what you want to brag about, girl, perhaps a fixed income might come in handy for you right about now, girl. 5 degrees don't even know what a fixed income is. You're so stupid. Oh, you stupid girl. Guess what? I got news for you, Jay Wilson. My idol, President Barack Obama, has got a fixed income. It's right. When they pay him a certain amount of money for the rest of his life because he's an ex-president, girl, that's a fixed income. Now, we know he's out there making documentaries and doing various things. He's still a young man. He will do various other things, right? But as far as him being an ex-president, he's on a fixed income, girl. You would want a fixed income, nigga. Because I know you're tired. Your knees is tired, nigga, hustling. Shit. What is today? Today is the 2nd. Girl, rent's due right now, nigga. What you going to do about next month? You going to start the begging early or are you going to wait till the last minute? He don't like that dog, child. He always talking about, oh, the dog. Wait a minute, I got to talk about the dog. A distraction, a diversion, girl. Now, maybe Mark, because dog has powers, right? They can make you love them. They're going to use every trick in the book. They'll try their best to get you hooked. Oh, baby. And they'll sacrifice for you and dedicate their life to you. Oh, baby. Hey, hey. If this dog is around long enough, even a monster like that, girl, could fall in love with the dog. But the dog is Mark's doing. Mark did that, honey. You got shared custody of a dog. Dog have a few days with the mama, a few days with the daddy. You wanted to get him up in that house, and that we've seen more of Mark in the last month, girl, than since you've been on here for 3 years, girl. On Grindr, he posts he's 380. What's 380? And that top, boy, girl, the top part. I know them Grindr people, honey. I've sat around the table with enough young people to know what them Grinders is all about. They want to see ping. They do not want to waste their time. They don't want to come up. First of all, they don't find no old sissy in there, girl, who been lying about his age. He probably saying he's 42, girl, because you convinced that from here up he looked 42, child, because he lost all that extra. And he actually even a little bit of a neck is starting to reappear. So he just went crazy. So you can imagine, Mark, listen to me, Mark, if he's doing this 2 weeks after he lost a couple of pounds, you can imagine what's in front of you, girl. What happens if she gets an hourglass figure again for a few minutes? That's where you met him. Remember, Mark? Run, save yourself, honey. Save yourself. Ooh, look at all these. Girl, I'm so far behind on this chat. I need me a brain transplant. Growling is for chubby chasers. That's the growler. It's called the growler. That's for bears. That's what Jay Wilson is, whether he wants to believe it or not. Jay Weasel takes another L. They come in every other week now. Sometimes you got to realize that a thing is done, honey. It sounds like Mark broke up with him a long time ago. Perhaps Mark is just his girlfriend now, or a friend. In a last ditch effort, he has went and got this dog, thinking that this is the way he's going to trick Mark back in, because he'll come over and they can have a dog together, something in common. This is not, people have even done this with children, honey, to try to save their marriages, girl. But in the gay world, 3-year run, you don't live together. I mean, you barely even see each other. That's about it. That boy gone on something else, child. If he was married to a woman and got a child, he might just be exploring himself. And he said, do I really want to explore the rest of my life with this fool? Old man. All he can do is take me to a goddamn amusement park, girl. Is that it? That's what I'm going to get from you? And that's what he's supposed to be on the road with all these 4 and 5 jobs. Jay Wilson, wobble your ass out the house. Hi there, Raphael. Talk about Monique. Oh, that was yesterday. Okay. Jay Wilson, wobble your big ugly ass out of your driveway, girl, and go door to door and ask them white folks job. How many jobs do you work? They wait. What do you mean? I go to work. I come home with my family. People are not hustling all around. Try to keep this. Oh, I'm online for 6 hours a day. Oh, then I got a job over there for 4 days, and then I drive over all night, girl. It's all trying to pretend like you want to be a girl. You're not one of them, Jay Wilson. Ask them how many jobs do they work, child. They got 1 degree, honey, in something that they can actually use to their favor, right? A lot of the black ones you're gonna find have their own businesses. That's how we find success. Most often is by being self-employed, Jay Wilson. Perhaps you need to get your ass off of YouTube and nickels and dimes, girl, and these $16 videos, girl, and actually go and figure out a way to make a living. How about that? Right? Don't buy no more Volvos, girl. Pastor is a young tender. Is he a young tender? He probably lies and says, girl, don't make me go over there. Don't make me go over there to Grindr and put that name in, honey. What's the name on Grindr? Don't do it, Jay Wilson. Now, these people you start fucking with, they already told you who they are, right? When they showed you who they were, you should have left it alone, girl. Now they got information about your sex life. So now the whole world knows you on Grindr, bitch. You're on Jack and you on Grindr. All they got to do is figure out the name, girl. Surely somebody gonna drop a dime. If they can see you in a hospital, they can certainly see you on Growler. That was a job being done. saying he took in the job because it is, but nobody sits on the computer 5 or 6 hours a day. Yes, he does, Raphael. He sits on there 5 or 6 hours a day. But today, yesterday was a loss because he had to erase both videos because of his stupid ass antics, girl. I couldn't believe that after he got caught, he's sitting up there making up a whole different story about how he said something wrong. That's why he took the video down. Jay Wilson, aren't you concerned about being caught lying all the time, girl? Or you don't think this shit through? Maybe I don't have a partner. Maybe I don't have a partner. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. He don't want Mark to get a hold of that shit. Oh, really? So since I ain't your partner, you ain't mine either, nigga. And I can go on, honey, and find me something a little bit younger, basically. Yes, he got busted cause I can. He got busted on Grindr. All over YouTube. Since he made this big thing about everything on YouTube, he got to talk about it. Yeah, they talk about your ass, girl. They've been talking about your ass for a month. You're on your way out, Jay Wilson. You following your own sword, girl. Ain't nobody moving in that dump with that boy, child. Who gonna live with Jay Wilson? That ain't gonna happen. That might be what he trying to make happen. But now, honey, once they show you who they are, when your man is showing you that he is a cheater, that he lies to you, and he has a desire to be with many different women, and he has families across town and all this kind of shit. After you discovered that, girl, it's something you have to accept. You got to make a choice. Do I want to be with a chronic cheater, a person who will never be faithful to me? Because he ain't changing. He's not changing. If he has a desire to be with many, many people, that's what he's going to continue to do. And that's what Mark is seeing now. And Mark, you have a choice. I would say, if you're going to be with a chronic cheater, he better be one fine motherfucker, girl. Ooh, biceps, triceps, youthful energy, a good job, girl. If you're going to deal with that, there better be something worth keeping. But to spend all your time on a Jay Wilson, who's not even faithful to you, child, I can't see it. So, Mark, we want you to get a channel. Baby, if you got a channel, I can guarantee you at least 500 the first night you come on, child. Five Baby put butter on, child. He had 1,000 subscribers in 2 days, girl. It's a guaranteed win, Mark. We can talk about you and your husband, girl, every single day for the next 10 years. So come on. We want to talk to you. Get it from the horse's mouth, honey. We say, well, what happened when Jay Wilson said he was on top? What actually was that like? He gonna say, I don't know. He told me he was doing something, girl. Shut up, boy. Come on. Queenie. Hey, get it, bum. Get it, bum. Get it, bum. He don't know about love, Queenie. He don't know what love is. I want you to show him. Who's that? Give me a nice super chat. Thank you, True Black Cheetah. I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? Let us pray. Well, he's the one that wanted to pray. He said, who do Jesus? Lord have mercy. Don't holler invoking God in that bullshit, girl. God is not interested in you getting plowed, Jay Wilson. Lord have mercy. Somebody called. That was the Lord have mercy, girl. Because most people on Grindr are not calling no 50, 60-year-old man. We got to say somewhere between 50 and 60, because more than likely he didn't lie about his age group. He certainly has lied on there, honey. Ain't nobody going on no growler for no 60-year-old dude. Forget it. He waiting to test the waters again. He waiting. Yeah, but Mark said, wait a minute. Hold the hell on, baby. Wait a minute. The agreement was you would take that fat ass, you would take the fat off for our relationship. not for Grindr, and you go out here, jump on a week later, and you already trying to sell your stuff, girl. A week later? I mean, goddamn, are you even going to allow the fat to settle in your feet, girl, before you get back out there? I mean, come on, Jay Wilson, this is how I met you. I got a partner. You ain't got no partner. It's over, Jay Wilson. Call it a day, honey. Yes, it's over. The kids are gone. I get it's gotten to the point we're not gonna make it. Ooh, wait a minute. For some ungodly reason, we just can't go on. I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say, farewell, my love. Goodbye. Baby, thank y'all for coming in. It's always nice to come on and talk about Jay Wilson, girl. Y'all go over there who watch here and ask that boy, why did you take both videos down, Jay Wilson? I mean, you supposed to come and break, and you supposed to be being honest on the second one, girl. Farewell, my love. Goodbye, y'all.